Hey there, guys. It's your girl, Consciousteaqueen, back with another video. Firstly, I want to thank all of my supporters, all of my new subscribers, all those who have booked readings with me, those who have commented, likes, and donations to my channel. I want to thank you, and I want to acknowledge you all as you continue to pour into me. Thank you so much for all that you do, and thank you so much for being a support here on the channel. Really appreciate you guys. So we're here today to talk about angel number 117. We're going to be doing a bunch of these videos again because they came back around. There are different things that need to be released again, different things that need to be overcome. And I've said in my videos before, you know, when you start seeing numbers, they start to change, or they may go back to certain numbers that could be the same again, that can all be correlated to where Spirit is trying to take you. Okay? So, as I was getting into the energy of this number, I like to take my time with it because Spirit gives me a lot of different things, and I have to collect data. I gotta collect intel, and as I collected the intel, there's a lot of synchronistic things that have come up. New information than from my last videos. Those information is still very potent for whoever it is meant for in the time of their life, when it's meant for them. Sometimes you may need to go back to remember, and that's okay. There's going to be new information in this reading because I've grown, you know what I'm saying, and I've been able to extract more information, and the way how my guides speak to me, they really do respond to me in symbols, numbers, and all the things that happen around me in my waking life. You know what I'm saying? So I use this information and I bring it here when it's correlating with a certain number, because it's very potent, very synchronistic how it all plays together. As you can see, you see these rooms, right? As time have went on, I have been seeing more and more rooms. It's like more and more rooms have started, you know, showing itself to me. And, you know, there are correlations with these runes. These runes are associated with letters, associated with numbers, and it's so... it's so hilarious and just amazing how it all kind of plays together, and I just love it. I just love the information. I love research, and I love to help, and I love to just, you know, tell people what I know. So as I was clicking into this number, as you know, 1 plus 7, 1 plus 1 equals 2, 7 plus 2 is equal to the number 9. So the frequency, not only does it have the frequency of 1 and 7, but it also has the frequency of 9 in this number. So the 9 represents the ending of cycles. I've been seeing the number 999. Some of you may be seeing this as well, where there's an ending of cycles, an ending of a habit, pattern, or different things that you used to do, or certain thought patterns that you were, you know, adjusted to or outgrown. This could even be bigger, higher initiations. So coming out of one initiation into a higher one. So this is going to be one of those things where people are going to see that as a theme. Another thing, being that you know that the number 9 is in this number, you may be a life path number 9 or have 9 in your numerology chart. 9 is also the number of the humanitarians. You've been getting, you know, putting yourself out there, trying to make the work happen. Or seeing the B is the indication that you should be, you know. Bees is also talks about some good fortune. So that could be something that could be coming for some of you. Also, I literally saw in my own 2 eyes a hawk and a crow fighting. I never in my life seen this, but I seen it with my own 2 eyes. A hawk and a crow fighting. So as we know about hawks and crows, the hawk is a very high elevated bird. It's also about leadership, assertiveness, so that really does fall into line with the number 1. And then we get the crow. The crow talks about our intuition, foresight, you know. So it's very interesting that those 2 animals were fighting each other. So that made me feel like that there was maybe a struggle. Like a struggle between finding your leadership and listening to your intuition. That's for someone specific. Maybe have an inward or like a mental battle or inward spiritual battle. Some of you may be even experiencing dark nights of the soul, or maybe going through some hardships right now in any other area of your life. This could be any area, health, this could be your business, this could be your money, this could be your family, this can be just about anything, friends, you know, co-workers, whatever that may be for you in your life. This is something about that. Also, I saw something about dogs. So dogs has been significant for me for some, but it's been significant for me because I had literally one of my last videos, I talked about a dog, and literally that next week, guess what came into my awareness? There was a dog abandoned, a small cute little dog abandoned in an area where I was coming from meditation. The dog was just sitting there waiting for me. So I was talking about like a dog being a support animal for some of you, and it literally came into my reality. I now have a dog. I have like 7 pets, but I have a rabbit, I have guinea pigs, I got a cat, I got a dog, I got we had a hamster that 2 of them passed away though, unfortunately, but we have a lot of pets. So it's like, you know, something about animals is significant for someone. They're very healing for you guys, and they act as protectors as well. Also, I've been seeing something about a black cat. So I actually had a black cat walk across my path this past month. So there's something about a lucky time that's going to be coming for some of you. Also, dolphins were significant. So dolphins also represent joy, happiness, and fun. So some of you may be seeing 333 that always talks about having a good time, enjoying life, trying to be alive again, going out, enjoying the outside weather, you know, or doing things that you enjoy in life, whatever that may be. Also, I've seen chimpanzees. So something about chimpanzees is important. All of these animals that I am listing, you should research and find out what message is there for you. So just look them up, write them down, look them up, and whatever you can. So that's some of the animals I saw. Also, I've been hearing something about some Viking ancestry. Somebody has a Viking ancestry that's Norse. Something about that, because I've been seeing so many freaking runes. It's been ridiculous. So somebody has Norse ancestry, heavy. Okay, that's for someone specific. Someone also may see peacocks, or the peacock is important. The peacock, if you think about the peacock, what do? They stand out. They're bold. So something about standing out and being bold, being unafraid, you know? And also I've seen geese. So geese, they are some of the few birds that are monogamous. So they actually stay with the same mate for life. So something about a mate maybe coming in for you, for some of you, or this divine partner. I had really been channeling this from the last 17 video as well. It was one of those videos, it was the 17 or the other video, but it was something about a divine partnership or some type of love interest before. And it's also Mercury retrograde, so this is Mercury retrograde, so right now it's like May 12th. So I'm gonna just tell you that y'all may be experiencing 1818 on the clock. Listen, some of you may be experiencing some people from the past coming to spin the block around, trying to see what you up to, trying to get in contact with you, trying to, you know, talk to you or whatever that may be. There may be some caution that need to be, you know, thought about. If these people hurt you or they did bad things to you in the past, be very cautious of these people trying to come back in. That's a message on the sideline for somebody. Also talked about the shark. So the shark, they have very, very high keen instincts. So the shark talks about following your instincts, following your gut, following that, you know what I'm saying, and being assertive, because you know sharks are assertive. When they smell blood, they coming, you feel me? So it's like when you feel your dream, when you trying to make your dreams come true, get so freaking in tune like the shark, you know what I'm saying, and following your instincts to the T. Something about that. Okay, so the shark being helped, so there was something about a shark being helped out of water. So this may represent you being the shark taken out of water, you know what I'm saying? Maybe in that stagnancy situation, or being helped by the divine out of like deep waters. Maybe an emotional experience, dealing with your emotional body, your mental health, your thoughts, right? Because this has something to do with the subconscious. Water represents the divine intuition and represents the divine feminine, the subconscious. Something about helping your intuition get on track. Something like that for somebody. That's not for everyone. If you're very in tune with your intuition, that's just talking about past energies. So you've overcome that. So while I was in the shower, I saw these two rooms. I saw Tiwaz and I saw Gibo. Okay? So when you look into Tiwaz, Tiwaz is represented by the letter T, and Elder Futhark. Tiwaz is represented by the letter T. Okay? Tiwaz is the number 17th rune. Okay? Isn't that significant? We're talking about 117 and I get the 17th rune. Okay? Letter T. Now this may be in your name or in your numerology chart, the letter T, or just maybe the letter that is associated with this number. So the number that's associated with the letter T is the number 2. Okay? So the number 2 is associated with the letter T. So you may see 222. Or you might be a life path 22 or a life path 2. This could be for someone specific, as well as maybe being born on the 2nd day of the month for someone. So 22 to 222, something about 2. Okay? So T-wise is the rune that means honor, justice, okay? Leadership, authority. So I've talked about how the 17th card in tarot is the star card. Number 1 is the number of leadership. And then 1 and 7, that makes sense how this is T-wise, okay? So it makes a lot of sense, you guys. So when you see, if you ever see the arrow, think about T-wise. Look up the meaning of what it could mean for you, because it's very interesting. I've been seeing these, like how I saw in the shower. I saw it in the shower because I don't know how in the world it was written on the bottom of my tub, but it was. I don't know if if something metal, I don't know how, I still don't know how these symbols were written out in complete perfect writing. It was ridiculous. So that's why I have to tell you guys about these runes, because they've been coming to me in weird ways. It's been a real funny ride, I'm not gonna lie to you. So when you look at the Gibo, which is this rune, it means gift, right? It means gift, relationships, exchange, contracts. It reminds me of the Hierophant even. But it's talking that for just saying those things. But the gift, I talked about the gift of knowledge, okay? Because we got Kinez here again, and it kept showing itself to me. That means torch, passing of wisdom, passing of knowledge from your ancestors, from your divine team. Something about that. But the gift, okay? T-wise is authority. Gift is a gift of authority. That's what it makes me feel like. You're being like given, like you're crowned by your ancestors to, or you've been chosen by your ancestors with the gift to do what it is they are calling you to do, whatever that may be. Something about you being given the gift of authority. All right, so you have a very high, you're very highly, I would say, how do I say this? You are highly ranked in the spiritual realm among your ancestors is what I'm saying for you guys. That's what I get. Like you've been given the robe, like the robe of initiation through them to pass down and break the generational curses, okay? To break them free. Something about that, okay? So wait. All right. So let me just look here. Oh, also I've been seeing otters for somebody. So otter is important for someone. So someone may need to look that up. Okay. I've been really getting this information about this family ancestry, man. Something about heritage. Okay. Alright, so as I go on into it, alright, so we have the runes now. We're going to talk about the runes. So I had got the rune Wenjo, right? So Wenjo is the 8th rune, right? It's just really interesting how we know that 1 + 7 = 8. And that's very interesting that Wenjo is the 8th rune. It's also represented by the letter W. When you synthesize the letter W into the Pythagorean alphabet, it gives you the number 5. Okay? So Wenjo is also connected to the number 5 and the number 8. So some of you may be seeing 888 or 555, or have 8 in your numerology chart or 5 in your numerology chart. Or you may be born on the 8th day or the 5th day of the month. Something about that for someone specific. Also, I've been seeing the rune, and the rune Wenjo means hope. It means joy. It means comfort and pleasure. And it's so funny because we had the dolphin, and that's what the dolphin means. Having pleasure in life. You know, it's very interesting how that kind of all plays together, and how these signs and these symbols all are connected. Okay? We also go Algoz. Algoz is also represented by the letter Z in Futhark, okay? And Futhark. So the letter Z is connected to the number 8, okay? So that was very interesting again, because we have 8 again. 888 again. You may be born on the 8th month, August. You may be a Leo or a Virgo watching. This could be you, or this could be someone you know, or that is with this divine relationship thing that I've been getting about. Something about a business as well. 8 is always talking about business, talking about money. So it's talking about that business situation for some of you, okay? It's very interesting. So we have that when it comes down to Algus. Algus means protection. So some of you, as I was saying, you have the protection of your ancestors and your spirits at this time. It really talks about that, okay? And Z always reminds me of zebra. So standing out also with the peacock. The peacock is standing out, you know what I'm saying? Not being afraid to show your gift, to show your talents, to show what you're made of. For someone, this is for someone who has been holding themselves back. Okay, from letting the world see just how amazing you are, like a shield, like but also this talks about the shield, you know what I'm saying, of, you know, of other things that may be going on as far as like warding off evil. So some of you may have been, you know, really up on your protection. You may have been up on your spiritual practice, trying to ward off negativity and evil. We also got Isa. So Isa is represented by the letter I, and I always talks about the self, you know what I'm saying? So it talks about your inner world, your inner being. But the I, Isa, is represent of ice. Also talks about challenge, you know what I'm saying? So it really talks about that as well, and I think it talks about lakes as well. So something about ice or lakes or something like that for someone specific. So some of you may have a connection to water spirits or water. Okay, but it talks about a challenge. So I was talking about that before, about this challenge. And then I saw Urus. So Urus is represent. So as I was doing my research on this, it was kind of a little bit hard thing, but I got that this letter, the Urus, is the, I forgot to even say the last, sorry. So as I was saying about Algus, Algus is the 15th rune in the Futhark, right? So it's the 15th rune, and you do 1 plus 5 is equal to 6. So 6 may be significant for someone, maybe seeing the number 6s, or you may have 6 in your numerology chart, and I'm saying, or you be born on a 6th day, or have some type of something with the 6, or 6 month, 6 day, something. Gibo is the 7th rune. So it's really funny that this is the 7th rune. Really talks about that elevation, that that spiritual, and I was talking about that when I said about the gift. Spiritual, 7 is spiritual. So something about spiritual gifts, something about that. And then Isa is the 11th rune. So some of you are seeing 1111, or seeing the number 11, or have 11 in your numerology chart, or maybe born in November. Okay, same with the Gibo, 7th rune, maybe born in July, or the 7th day of the month, or something like that. Or these days or these times may be important for someone, or connected to you through someone else, something like that. Shoot. Okay, and we have the Urus is the 2nd rune. So remember I said about that 222 energy. So you may be seeing that, and you in the Pythagorean alphabet is connected to the number 3 and the number 4. So you may be seeing 333 or 444, or have these numbers in your numerology chart. Okay, as well as Jara. Jara is the 12th rune, right? And it's when you add 1 plus 2, that is equal to 3. So we got 3 again. We had a lot of 3s in this thing. So 333 is big. Somebody's definitely seeing this number. And comment down below if you're seeing any of the numbers I'm mentioning in this reading, because it will help someone understand that they are not alone, okay? So definitely leave a comment if you're seeing any of these numbers. Okay, so we got Jara. That's the 12th rune. As I said with Kinez, I'm not even going to Urus. Sorry. So we go back to Urus. Urus is about the wow. It's about the ox. It's about physical or strength or speed, being untamed, talking about a talent. So like I was talking about this talent, this gift, something about that. And then Kinez is the torch, something passed down to you through your bloodline. Jara is about it's talking about a year. It means year. So something about within the year 7, because Y is represented to the number 7, and right now 7 we're in the 7th universal year. So that may be important for someone, or somebody may be walking into their their personal 7 years. So something about 7 is important for somebody, very, very important. They might need to check to see where are they at currently in their personal year number. I might have to do a video to teach you how to find your personal year, or you could just look it up, okay? Personal year, something about your personal year. Finding out the number of your personal year so you'll know what stage you're in, what cycle you're in, right? Something about that. So I did Jara, I did Kenez. All right, so something about the 3rd as well. And then T-Wise, that was 17th rune. T-Wise represents honor. It represents leadership, justice, and authority. And then we got, what is it? Now it's. So this means the need, poverty, survival. Okay, something about that. So like it's been that with that energy with as well with the shark, that can be survival as well. Something about that for someone specific. It's also connected to the letter N, right? And the letter N is associated with the number 5. Okay, so that's very significant for someone. All right, so that's all the runes that I got, and they really did make a lot of sense with all the other numbers that's correlated. Okay? Okay, so when we go into some of these numbers, right, we go into the 5, right? We was talking about the Winjo. When you look into the letter W, it's something about the 5th month. So it's something about May is significant for some of you. The 5th month, the 5th day, or the 5th year. Something about the year, something about a year 5 cycle for you, or something was significant. Something. So you might want to look it up. And I was talking about that personal year situation. So something significant happened to you in your 5th personal year, or it will happen this year or this month before the month is out. Okay. So when you look into some of these numbers, I'm going to break some of them down. So when I had mentioned the number 4, right? 4 is the number of stability, right? So the number, the rune that's connected to the number 4 is Urus, which is this one. So this one's connected to the number 4, and the number 4 is all about stability, building, progress, building firm foundation. The 4th house speaks about your house, your real estate, your family, ancestry, something about your heritage. The 4th house is also ruled by Cancer, so you could be a Cancer, or this could be involving one, or you may have Cancer in your chart, your natal chart. Also, we're also going to talk about the number 3. As I said, the number 3 is about enjoying yourself, excitement, entertainment, you know what I'm saying? So when I had add up all of these, all of the runes, all of the numbers that's associated with the runes, I got the number 46, and when I got 46, 4 plus 1 is 6, that equals the number 10, and that gives us the number 1. So number 1 is real big energy around these runes, about this leadership, about this assertiveness, about this manifestation, about this new beginning. You know, something about this is very interesting about it all. So, as I was saying, one we already know is also connected to the deity Adam. If you didn't know, it's which is the god of creation. It's also connected to the goddess Bastet, Heru, and Kepari, which is the god of rebirth, Egyptian god of rebirth, Ptah, Ra, Sekhmet, Kwayen, Ganesha, Apollo, and Obatala, and Eshu, the Orishas. Also, I saw, like I said before, I saw crows, I saw hippos, and I saw cats as well. So that's important for someone. So please look up some of these animals because they're significant. There may be messages there hidden there for you too. It will all start to make sense. Just try to do your research and let me know in the comment section if this resonates for you, or just leave a comment so other people can know that they're not alone and that they have, you know, some of the same similarities as other people, you know, so they don't feel like they're alone. So the number 7, as we've been seeing a lot of number 7 is connected to the divine. It's also connected to the goddess Aset, Basset, Hathor, Tahuti, which is also the god Thoth, Oshun, or the Orisha Oshun, the Orisha Yamaya, the Orisha Ogun, Orumla, Kali, Athena, Apollo, and Poseidon. So some of you may be seeing like the Poseidon or the Trident. I've been seeing that joint lately. I don't know, something about the water people, man. Something about the water spirits. Something about water spirits. Number 4 is also connected to the goddess Basset. It's connected to Hathor, Hadu, Ra, Sekhmet, Ptah. So, like I said, it talks about a lot about that foundation, and it talks. It's also close to the god Apollo, Hermes, which is connected to Mercury energy, Eshu, Yamaya. Number 6 is connected to Lakshmi, goddess of wealth, Parvati, goddess of love, Uranus, Venus. Sorry, not Uranus. Venus, the goddess Freya. Oshun, Shango, he's also connected to the number 6. Okay, number 1 is connected to the magician. It's also connected. So number 1 is connected to the magician card. So remember I was talking about that manifestation, that being the master manifester. Number 7 is connected to the chariot card, the 7th card in tarot. So it talks about the movement. So some of you may be moving soon, or moving in a new direction, or experiencing changes. This is why you're seeing 555. But also chariot is represented by the whole energy of this year. We're in the 7th. We're in universal year 7. So talks a lot about letting our thoughts create our realities and believing that they will come in the time that it's meant to. Okay, we got number 11. So the 11th card in tarot is the justice card. So remember I said something about justice and seeking justice for the underdogs. You know what I'm saying? You're you stand up for what's right. You know what I'm saying? You have good morals, good character. You're a good person. You like to help people see things about themselves, because 11 is also represented to mean the illuminator. You know what I'm saying? So also the number 9 is connected to the hermit card. So some of you may be experiencing a lot of time alone, or you're being guided to, or this is about you being in hermit mode to heal, to be able to see your direction clearly, or just trying to keep outside noise out right now. Talks about you searching for inner wisdom and seeking solitude for spiritual enlightenment. So the number 4 is also connected to the emperor energy, which is also talking about that leader, you know, that boss. You know, some of you have a business in you, some of you have a book in you, some of you have a deck in you, some of you have some music in you, some of you have something in you, a message, whatever it is, some drawing, whatever you're being called to do, something is in you. Okay, it's also talk about that boss, that authenticity, thinking logical. Okay, we also, I got the strength. I got this stone. It's a little faded, but it says strength. So the strength card, also Leo energy. So something about having strength. Again, this came out in my last reading. It was crazy how I was just cleaning up my thing, and this was it, like right there. I'm like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be inside my thing. So I felt like this was very interesting and very potent for what this reading is about. Okay, also we have yeah, so the number 6 is connected to the Lover's cards. Remember, I was talking about that energy of that divine partnership. Something about that for someone. This may be you, or this may be something that will come in time, you know. This is just a confirmation of it if you're asking about a divine partner, or you're starting to lose hope in that for you. This is a confirmation not to lose hope, because everything is being orchestrated by the divine for your highest good and that person's highest good. So maybe that person's working on themselves as you work on yourself. So just concentrate on that and keep faith, you know. So there was also a movie that came to me, right? The movie 23. I don't know what the heck, but I never really watched this movie. But when I looked at what they was talking about it, this guy kept seeing the number 23. Everything was connected to the number 23. I think this movie would probably help you, not in a crazy psychotic way, because they kind of made it into like he was going crazy, but it's not like that. For you, it's more to think about like the different ways these numbers really do play out in your life, because this is how it has been for me. That 23 movie, when I read the scripture, I was like, that's kind of like how it was for me. You know what I'm saying? So, but it wasn't like on some crazy, you know, losing my mind type stuff. No, but it's like these numbers really do play a deeper part in your life than you are seeing on the surface, is what I'm saying. Okay? So, the next time you see a number, I want you to think of what card and tarot is associated with. There may be a real funny message there for you. So that's for someone specific. Well, I'll say for all of you. It's a cool way, you know. And let me know how it goes for you, you know. Let me know. I like to hear you. I like to read you guys' comments. They're really, really cool, you know. So this might be something about this number 23 may be important for somebody. I don't know why, but so basically it was something about where I meditated in nature after clearing like my chakras or whatever, and every time I do this in a specific area that I love to go to, it's like so many messages show up for me in the sky, in the actual sky, and all over around me, like everywhere. So I just start writing down as much as I can, because it all plays a big part. So I kept seeing the Issa rune, you know what I'm saying? So the Issa rune, it talk about control of the ego, the self. It grows the strength through growing your strength through thinking and training, you know what I'm saying? Growing your spiritual strength through thinking and training your thoughts. So it talks about when the mind or the ego is not kept under control, the ego self can take a path into the ego that tries, but basically it trips superficial desire. So something about keeping your mind and your ego under control, so that you don't fall into egotistical traps that could be superficial and desire in the desire department. You know what I'm saying? Something about that. So after I did my meditation as well, there was something that happened where I was doing my prayers, you know what I'm saying? So some of you may be praying more. Some of you may be praying for prosperity, maybe praying for increase. So the thing that came to me after I did my meditation, there was literally a bush floating down the river towards me. And it was a bunch of greenery on it. It wasn't just some log, you know. No, it was an actual bush. So there is going to be something flourishing soon. Something that's going to be, that we have planted, that will be flourishing and that will be given to us. We will be prosperous. This is something specific for those who may watch this video. But if you are going through any type of financial issues, health issues, you know, family issues, self-esteem issues, maybe going through depression, these things will pass, okay? Also, so what I got was, this is my channel message from the moment when it happened. So, It makes me think of prosperous time will be ahead, because it was moving my way down the river. Something about showing with blessings, showered with blessings. Something about showered with blessings. When it's time. So after a trial of hardship, there will be like a time of blessing being showered all over you. Radical acceptance, you know what I'm saying? Have a certain grace and maturity when it comes to endings that you will be developing. Something about you being able to have a grace about you when it comes to endings, or when you're closing out a cycle. Okay, you're gonna have a maturity about you. Are you currently already experiencing this? Yeah, so we always talk about that. The 9, you know, 1 plus 1 plus 7 equals 9. So the endings are a high light. Basically, something about the endings. I kept seeing the Isa, you know, talks about the stillness, the self-control, the identity of the self, because Isa and Futhark represents the letter I, so the I, the self, right? Mental, so it's also connected to the elements of air as well. So the thoughts, the swords, and the suit of tarot. Something about the thoughts is very important. You need to concentrate on keeping your thoughts positive. It's having a stillness, because with the Hermit card that we got with the number 9, right? Number 9 is connected by the Hermit card. So it's talking about going into this stage of hermitsy, or was in the state of hermitsy, to learn to focus and to learn to allow to dissolve your ego as well, and understand your true self underneath all of that. Having the stillness, all right? So talking about working on feeling good, you know, about your image, you know what I'm saying? So something about feeling good on about your image, because it's also talked about the self. So some of you may be working on yourself, working out more, making yourself look cute, or looking good going outside, or being more attentive to your appearance. This is divinely guided. Also, Isa talks about the cold, self-preservation, harsh realities. You know, so a lot of bad things that may have happened, the harsh realities that you had to come to terms with, because of certain things that needed to be transformed. It says each level of spiritual journey requires a certain sacrifice of release or letting go of something to reach the next level. You have to be light when you are chosen as a healer. So something about this is what I'm saying, why you probably keep seeing 117. If you already seen my videos before, there's something else that needs to be released. There's something else that needs sacrifice. The last time for me, it was my job. You know what I'm saying? This time is something else. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for you. So it's up to you to figure out what that is, what they're trying to highlight to you. You know what it is. You know. Something that's being released. So some of you are really working. Something is being released from a lot of us. Some of us is getting those signs like it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? It's time to leave. It's time to be out. It's time to travel. It's trying to move. It's trying to do something different. Something. You know what it is. So it's something about a release. Every time you see 117, it's about a release or a sacrifice, of letting go of something to reach a new level of light. You have to be lighter than what you were from the baggage that you have currently. So certain things you aren't allowed to partake in anymore. So once you get to a certain level of a spiritual awakening or spiritual status, certain things you can't eat no more. Certain things you won't be able to do no more. You maybe have to sustain from sex. You may have to sustain from alcohol, drugs, certain foods. These are the things that need to be sacrificed in order for you to reach a different level of initiation, especially when you are a spiritual healer or a spiritual worker. This may be you. You may be a life coach. You may be looking into being a life coach, a reader, or some type of transformational speaker I'm hearing, or some type of platform that promotes positivity, whether that's through meditation or any type of form, wherever that may be, through your words, through your music, through your art, through your your presence in people's lives. You know what I'm saying? This your presence alone uplifts people. It transforms them. I also got something from an author called Robert Greene. He said something about a famous quote from an ancient Greek philosopher, Heracles. Character is fate. Your character is creating what happens to you in life. Character is the core of a person. It causes people to have patterns of behavior. If they have a weak or strong character, weak character exhibits patterns of unwillingness to change. So they're unwilling. So people who have a weak character, they have an unwillingness to change, the unwillingness to evolve, to admit when they're wrong, you know, or to even be able to admit a mistake. So these are representations of bad character. So you want to get around people that does not exhibit these types of bad character flaws. You know, you should be focusing on being around or building your character, so that way you create the community you want and the love within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Something about that. Something about that should be your focus. So some of you also may be spending some time, as I said before, about around the lake or the beach, or this is encouraging you to do that. Especially if you know you are connected to water spirits, or you're connected to the water. Okay, just definitely look into that. Go to the beach, spend some time by the beach. Okay, like I said about the Kines, you know, the Kines always talks about the torch, the fire, the dragon. So I also saw a dragon in the sky. So dragons may be significant for somebody. Also I seen the rune. Dang, I didn't even write it. Wow, I didn't even write it. But it's the first rune. Just look it up. It looks like an F. But it means, I believe it, no, wait. I'm seeing, okay, so the rune that means F. I didn't write down the meaning of it, so look that one up for you guys. The first rune, it looks like a F. But also I've seen fishes, so that means fertility, that means good fortune is about to come in, prosperity. Fish are always known to be a prosperous animal. I've also seen the fire sign Leo in the sky. It was so crazy, I've seen that. Also seen the letter C as well. So look up what number is associated with the letter C. Oh no. So the letter C is connected to the number 3 again. So you see what I'm saying? There's a number 3 about enjoying freaking life, bro. Enjoying life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying? Also, a song that came to me, I want to be hit freaky with you. How would I be without you? By Ja Rule. Somebody, like I said, got some admirer or somebody checking them out. And this is a song about somebody is thinking about you in that way, or they're watching you, or they'll come forward soon, or you already have gotten a message on social media or on your phone from this person. I don't know why I've been getting this stuff, but I guess it's Mercury retrograde and people want to come around. I don't know, because I myself has gotten a bunch of people hitting me up from my past, and I'm like, you know what? I'm side-eyeing all y'all. Why y'all coming around now? You know what I'm saying? They dealing with karma. That's too. That they dealing with a lot of karma. I can't help you, baby. I can't. Okay, you did what you did. Okay, somebody may be dealing with an aggressive. Oh yeah, I also saw something. I forgot what it was, but I saw something outside. I can't remember. Something outside, I forgot what it was, but it was like some animal was being aggressive with other animals, I think it was. And I was thinking that somebody may be dealing with an aggressive person that's territorial about them. You know what I'm saying? Aggressive, territorial person, like they still think you're theirs or something. It's maybe a man, or I don't know, it could be a woman too. Okay, there's a lot of channel messages, so be fair with me. I got just a few more. Okay, so like I said about the 3 is always about the fun, the entertainment, the enjoyment, the mind, body, and spirit, the balance of all 3, basically. So this is very much big potent, big 3 energy. You need to look into this mind, body, and spirit, keep everything into balance. The song also that came up to me the song that came to me was by this young woman called Shanaja Twine. I found out how to say it, but it's called what was it? You're still the one. You're still the one, you're still the one that I love, the one that I've been dreaming of. You're still the one I kiss good night. So somebody thinks that you're the one, or somebody is currently in a divine partnership already, and this is the love and the energy that's going on. You know what I'm saying? The energy that's around you right now, or you possibly talking to somebody and the energy feels right. Something about that. This is what the energy, the song that kept coming to me. I haven't heard this song since I was a kid. So to hear this song, I was just a little kid, and it was just very interesting. I used to love this song. So yes, this song was maybe for someone, or this may be a significant song for someone, called "The Still the One" by Shania Twain, I believe it is. It was they said that, I bet the looks like we made it. Look how far we come, my baby. But it took a long way. We knew we'd get there someday. They said, I'll bet they'll never make it. But just look at us golden. Look at us holding on. So some of you may have been feeling like people been counting you out. People has been, you know, not believing in you. You know what I'm saying? You may have been experiencing people not believing in you and your dreams and your goals. But you need to understand, your spirit say you are the one. You are the chosen one. You may want to listen to that song. It's not just about love, but it's just, I think it's a love song from your ancestors to you. So you might want to listen to that song. Also, Mary J. Blige may be for somebody specific. All night long. All night long. Come into my bedroom, honey. What I got will make you spend money all night long. Somebody wants to spend some money on somebody. Or somebody, like I said, somebody watching you. Somebody wants to... They thinking about you in this type of way, like the other way, the sexual way. Like somebody, this is for somebody specific. This is came out of nowhere. So if that doesn't resonate with you, then that's not for you. But you know who you are if you been getting some love offers. Okay, this is the energy of the person that you're talking to. Okay, they may have even said something along these lines. Excuse me. They may have said something along these lines. Something about, also, I had something about Psalms 20. So, if there's something that specifically that you're trying to manifest, you might want to incorporate Psalms 20 verse 5 times. Okay? Psalms 20 verse 5 times. Now, listen. A warning. When you read this, okay? Have faith. And let it go when divine timing it will come. As well, be sure that what you asking for is what you really want. Okay, you've been warned. That's all I'm saying. All right, so if you're trying to manifest something, that's what came to me. Okay. Also, I saw 3 lions. So some of you got some guardian spirits that's protecting you right now. I saw 3 lions protecting a goddess or a woman or whatever. Looking beautiful. She's crowned or whatever. She was crowned. And these lions were walking in front of her. So something about that for somebody. Okay. Also, we're talking about the number 3 again. So 3 is significant. You have 3. Somebody has 3 main protecting guardians or ancestors, warrior ancestors that may have been in the military. Alligators may be significant for somebody. You may have ancestors that were warriors. This could even be your ancient ancestors. And I was also getting that Viking energy. So somebody may have some warrior Vikings in their family bloodline. That's if you are, you know, if you have that. You might want to get an ancestry DNA test to see if you do have that, because that would be very interesting. And let me know in the comment section if this is something that is experienced by you. You don't necessarily have to be have Norse in your. This could be anything. You could have warrior African ancestors. You could have actual ancestors that were in the military, law enforcement, or some type of like enforcement or something. I'm even hearing firefighters. So somebody got that in their family. Something about an alligator. Alligators may be significant. I don't know why I think about alligators. I think about Florida. So somebody may be living in Florida, or this may be dealing with someone in Florida. Something about Florida, or something about the alligator. Also, I saw the dove. I saw the dove in the sky as well. So, which is very interesting, because when you look up what doves mean, they represent seeking inner peace. They represent hope. They represent the star card energy, which, you know, hope represents is represented by the star card. So it's very interesting. So 17 again. Also, it talks about love and devotion. I also saw, oh, it also talks about gentleness, holiness, and peace, you know. Also, I saw the letter V very clearly in the sky. It was a full-on V. I was going to take a picture of it, but I was just like, it would be just too much taking all these pictures of all the stuff that happened to me, because I'll be putting so much stuff in here, it'd be ridiculous. It would be just too much. But the letter V, I saw the letter V in the sky, and when I looked up what letter, or what number of the alphabet the letter V is, the letter V is the 22nd letter in the alphabet. So some of you may be a 22 life path, or have 22 in your numerology chart, or maybe born on the 22nd day. Okay, or because 2 plus 2 is 4, maybe born on the 4th or the 4th day of the month. Something about 422. That's somebody. Or you may be 22 years old watching this. Something about 22. You may also see 22, or you may see 222. 22 is a master number. It's the number of the master builder. So as I was saying before, with that 8 energy, somebody's building a business from scratch, big time. I know this for a fact. I know it. So definitely put it in the comment section, so others can see that they as well aren't alone. You know what I'm saying? That they too, if they are building a business, they'll be encouraged, you know? Also share these videos, because it always helps others. My phone and everything's just trying to stop me from this reading, so I'm trying my best to push through it. Okay? So, yeah, you may have 22 in your numerology chart, maybe your age, and this may be for someone specific. V also may be in your name as well for someone. V is also connected to the number 6 in numerology. So something about a 6, I was talking about 6 before, so 6 life path, 6 in your numerology chart, 6th day of the month, 6th month. My stomach is growling. Oh my goodness. So some of you may be hungry. But 6th month, 6th day, 6th year, something about the 6. 2006, 2016, 2000 something. So just check it out. 1996, I don't know, something about these dates might be significant for somebody. Also, 6 talks about domestic matters, so this may be within a relationship, or this could be being of service to others, or this may be being of service to others, having a balance, you know, something about that. So that's what I got for the channel messages. We're going to go straight into the reading, because my battery is trying to die out on me, and I'm trying to stay in the moment of this. So we're gonna ask the ancestors first, what messages do they have for the collective? Okay. Horrible shuffle. Oh yeah, I forgot about something, guys. Before I even get into the reading, I almost forgot. There was a message that I had put out around like January. It was talking about so somebody may be born in January, but it was January 16th I had got this message. It was talking about you know, the best, basically I was talking about the best way on how to deal with problems is to basically focus solely on your solutions, you know. All right, so the human brain is the strongest organ in the human body, and basically it's capable of, we are capable of shifting our minds into any reality we so wish. We can shift this energy if if we choose so. So we choose to focus our mind on fear and anxiety and all the things that's not going right for us. You know, these issues, you know, can easily be resolved if we just focus more on how to bring the solution to the issue and coming out of that energy. Because it's okay to feel bad, it's okay to feel sad, but don't stay there. Start trying to find a way to get out. You know what I'm saying? So, and there's something about camels too. So somebody may be traveling, as I was saying with the Chariot card before, but it also talk about preserving your resources. You know what I'm saying? Something about that, you know. So that's what I got for that situation. So let's try to ask angels, ancestors, what they want us to know about the message. What's the message for angel number 117? Oh shoot. Okay. Wow. We have Yoruba medicine woman. So some of you may be getting initiated into Ifa. That's for someone specific. Some of you may have Yoruba ancestry. If you was probably do a DNA test, you may find that. Yep, you hear that? You hear that? That's confirmation. Okay, something about, let's see. This is talking about a spiritual medicine. It's talking about spiritual medicine, healing, providing, seeking solutions to issues unseen, herbs, spell work, cleansing. So some of you being called into higher levels of medicine, whether that be with the herbs. There are herbs that can kill and cure something, elements that may be going on with you. Also, this is talking a lot about spiritual healing. Some of you are being called to a higher spiritual practice. Now, this could be anything, you know what I'm saying, whatever you may resonate with, but this is talking about the you know, indigenous ways, if that's what you're being called to. But this is talking a lot about learning about herbs and cleansing, find the solutions to things being unseen. So some things could be also be resolved with certain cleansings and other techniques to help bring a certain situation into balance. Okay, so this can be, so you may even be interested in hoodoo, or you may be interested in other ways of, you know, exercising energies that don't serve you, cleansings that don't that serve you to remove negativity. You know what I'm saying? Something about, but you are a medicine woman. You know what I'm saying? A medicine woman or a medicine man. You have been definitely chosen by your ancestors, and it talks about here. See, this is your ancestors telling you. Spirit is present. Ask the right questions, avoiding bigger issues to address smaller ones. Exactly. So something about you needed to ask bigger. Remember, I'll tell you about the research. Something about you needing to ask deeper questions to be able to get this knowledge that you are seeking to understand these numbers, because you're not asking the right questions. Something about that. Okay? So we're going to ask them more. Any messages for 117 for the collective spirit? Oh shoot. Inspired. Look, creative drive, remain focused on your goals, keep your head clear. Didn't I say that in the beginning? I've been telling y'all that. This is talking about keeping your mind, your head clear, keeping yourself balanced. You understand? Because you have the, look at the water on the top of the head. Water always represents intuition. It represents creative flow. It represents the divine feminine. So you have very much a big connection to divine feminine. You may be a male watching this. It doesn't matter about the gender on the card, but this is specifically what I wanted to say, or what's being told to me to say about a specific male. Okay, to continue to be inspired. Okay, especially, it doesn't matter who you are. If you feel uninspired, be inspired. You remain creative. Remain focused. Okay. Also, it talks about you inspiring others. You inspire others in your waking life, whether you know it or not. You changing your life is triggering other people, and that's beautiful. Any other message? Okay. Yo, I knew this card was gonna come out. Look at this. Didn't I say about the robe? Do you know what this is? This is royalty. Some of you come from royalty. Some of your family, your bloodline is royal, okay? Some of your bloodline is royal. Oh, shoot. We got, yo, this card just fell out. Bro, we got the Chariot card. Yo, that's crazy. Moving away from a situation. Wow. From a King of Cups in reverse, who had a lot of options. A Tower situation happened to somebody. I don't know what the hell. A King of Wands. No, a Page of Wands. A Page of Wands in reverse. A person who's just not, you know what I mean? And you got the Magician card. All these cards came flying out just now while I was talking. It just fell. But this is significant for someone. You are the Magician. You moved away from a certain situation that was not serving you. A person, a place, a thing. Or these different confusion. Or this confusion you ran away from. You're no longer being stuck anymore. Because you're the Magician. You realize you have the power. You're having a bright idea. Something about you seeing the truth about this Page of Wands in reverse. Something about that for somebody. Somebody. That happened. I don't know. That literally does not happen to me. So I know that needed to come out. But guys, look at this. This is the robe of royalty. It talks about authority, business, rule, respected inheritance, bloodline, and leadership. I cannot make this stuff up, guys. It's coming out in these cards. I don't make this up. And it says right here, it says, we are proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Somebody has a grandmother or 2 female ancestors and a male ancestor. Remember I talked about the 3 ancestors? The 3 lions? Somebody has some warrior ancestors that's protecting them heart, body. But they want a specific offering. So listen, if you have family members that you know were in the military or was some type of enforcement, or even if you don't know them, they will tell you what they want. So you have to, if you ever get a craving for something, that's usually could be them telling you to bring something to the altar, okay? So listen to that, but they want something specific. So if there's something that they like specific, like you know an uncle used to like, you know what I'm saying, fried chicken, or you got an uncle that used to, or a grandmama that used to love some lamb chops or whatever, cook it up for them. They will love it, and I'm telling you, they love that type of stuff, man. So they want an offering for you. That's what they want. So some of you may not have an ancestral altar, but you need to look into ways into starting an ancestral altar. I may even do a video on this or a course on this, because it's very important to have the connection to your ancestors, to do the spiritual work. In order for you to be this medicine woman, you need to be connected to your ancestors, medicine woman or medicine man. Some of you, as I said, was being initiated to Ifa, or some type of indigenous or some type of traditional ancestral healing methods or something like that. Or some type of, it could even be Native American, I'm hearing. Okay? Look at that. We got the Oracle, yo. Some of you are psychic, bro. It says you might see the living and the dead, the past, present, and the future. Pay attention to your visions, your dreams, spirit encounters. Remember, I was telling you, all the things, the feelings that you get, those feelings that you, those tastes that you get, that's your ancestors trying to tell you that's what they want. You feel me? Because they crowned you. Remember I told you about that robe I was talking about earlier in the video? This is the robe. This is the robe of royalty. You guys are very highly elevated beings. You guys have been crowned by your ancestors to do the work, of healing for others, and find the solutions for people. If you haven't seen my 17 video, you might need to go back and watch that too, because this is all freaking connected. So I believe the next one is going to be even more connected. So you might want to really pay attention to all of the videos. It's going to be coming out soon, because I'm telling you, they're getting intense. They're getting even more intense than I'm used to be honest. Okay, any more messages for those who seeing 117, angels, ancestors, and guides for the collective? Okay, so this is in reverse. It says, thank you for keeping me in your thoughts and memories. I love you. Okay, so like I said, some of you are already connected with your ancestors, and some of you are not so much. You're scared. You don't understand what that is, and it's I'll just say research. research and you come up with and conjure up in your spirit if that's what the route you want to go. But what I'm telling you, your ancestors are happy and thankful that you think of them often, or you may bring offerings to them often, or talk to them often, or pray to them often, or think about their memories. They want to tell you that they love you, okay? That you're loved. So do not think for a moment that they're not with you and that they don't love you, okay? I just want to get one more message and then that's it. Oh, wait, there was one more here. I didn't even look at this one. Oh, wow. It says here, we have warded off the plans and plot to get you. Did not say about somebody, the judgment, about somebody seeing people getting karma for doing shit that they did to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm telling you, they ward off all this negativity that was being thrown at you because you are the healer. You are the chosen one in your family. You know what I'm saying? I resonate heavy with this energy because I see the number 2. So this is for me as well. This is for everyone. It's going to play out differently in everyone's life. Everyone's life is not going to be the same, but this is what is the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? You're very highly intuitive. Your freaking third eye is open. You see people for who they are. This is why they kind of stay away from you too. They're scared of you seeing them for who they are. Okay, any other messages? I'm going to get one more. And then, wow, they wanted to give you two. Yo, they brought out this card again. This came out in the last 17 video. They want you to know, bro. You guys are going to be elders one day. And also, there's a female grandmother, ancestor that wants you to know that they are with you. But this is talking about you being the elder. You one day are going to be the elder that's going to pass down, develop wisdom that they have given you down the lines to help the generations to come. You know what I'm saying? You bring the beauty and pride to your ancestry. Excuse me. Yeah, you bring beauty and pride. This is really talking about that female ancestor that developed wisdom over time. Okay, we talking about this altar again. Somebody need to build an altar. Somebody need to build an altar. Okay, somebody need to know what I'm gonna have to probably make a video. I'm definitely gonna have to make a class about it. Okay, this is definitely motivating me. I'm gonna make a class for those. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to consider making this class for some of you. But basically the card, it won't focus for some reason, but it says giving, offering, establishing connection, receive a message. As I said to you before about somebody is really being called to establish, somebody is definitely being called to establish a connection with their ancestry, with their heritage. Is very important for you, most definitely. Yeah, so this is just getting really crazy. I've been feeling like a lot of things been trying to block this message, but this message is getting out regardless to who it needs to get to. But definitely there needs to be an establishment of an altar, or somebody needs to really look into their ancestry and finding out about their ancestors and learning about them as well. So definitely, this is definitely all, you know, correlating with each other. So we're gonna get another card. Ancestors, angels, and guides of the highest white light. Give us some more messages for the collective about 117 spirit. Give us more messages. Okay, we got one already. Look at that, the shapeshifter. Some of you guys here, you transform and unveil your gifts. You see what I'm saying about this? Some of you have definitely, when I was talking about the wolf and the hawk, all of these animals is coming through, and the lion. You see? The feline. Something about, so some of you may be Leo, some of you may, also I see the snake as well. Remember I was telling you I was seeing the snake? See, this is very synchronistic. This is all coming out in these cards that I've been talking about. And something about the full moon has, you're connected to the full moon, some of you, but shapeshifter. Some of you have some ancestry where people in your family were shapeshifters. They were able to connect to the spirits of the animals. Some of you may have ancestry that literally had connections with certain elemental spirits, I would say. Had a very close connection with the animal kingdom. It's like, I feel like Native American blood as well, some of you. But remember I was talking about the unveiling of your gifts with the Gibo rune as well, and the torch with the Kenaz. This is really, really interesting how this is kind of coming out when it comes down to the different animals and things in this card. cards and the different gifts, and being that Gibo rune means gifts. It's all connected. This is very interesting. This all came out right here. All the animals that I was telling y'all about is coming right here in these cards. Next thing I know, I'm probably going to see the crow too, because I tell you, the crow been coming through heavy. Some of you probably been seeing crows and hawks or high elevated birds. Some type of dog spirit, wolf, coyote, maybe have a connection with that. Connection with the with some type of with snakes or reptiles. Oh wait, hold on. There's a bunch of cards that came through. Oh, we got a fire guardian. A fire guardian. Wow. And we got the hermit. Yo, didn't I tell you the 9? What are you doing? The baby, my dog, she went and touched all my stuff. Go sit down, mama. You done knocked down all my stuff. What was it? Oh my goodness. The dog went and knocked down my stuff. Didn't I tell y'all stuff is be knocking down around me? This dog went and knocked down something. Something's always happening. But look what just came rolling out. Personal growth. 7. See? This is getting crazy. Personal growth. You definitely are going through some type of spiritual growth, some type of spiritual evolution. You know, you're growing, you're learning. You know what I'm saying? This is so synchronistic that just came flying out all over the floor. And the cards that was there, so it's looking, yo, look what also came out, y'all. So remember what I was talking about? There are some warrior spirits that you got protecting you. Some of you are protected to Archangel Michael, but also some of you, as I said, y'all connected to the fire element, or have a connection to fire element, or have fire guardians. Also, we have the water guardian. Yeah, the water guardian. Didn't I talk about that water energy? Didn't I? I've been talking about it since the 17th. Somebody has a connection to water spirits. And water is very healing for you, being around water. Also using fire for somebody else. May have a real close connection with fire. Somebody even may use a lot of candles. But also somebody may even be finding themselves being closer by the water or taking trips to the water. I'm about to go to the water myself. I'm actually about to go back to the beach. So yeah, this is talking about that water guardian. Connect to your emotions. So it's really talking about that emotional body, your intuition. And the fire element is talking about ignite your passion, you know, allowing yourself to, you know, be inspired, you know. Also, we got the hermit here again. Remember, number 9 is equal to the hermit. So we got the hermit. Remember I told you? It came out here in these cards. So this is retreat and recharge. You've been finding yourself needing to recharge, retreat, block out outside noise so you can hear your own inner wisdom and your own inner workings, you know. You becoming your own inner guru, you know, living by the teachings that you feel you need to live by, you know, or working towards that. You know, but this is retreat and recharge will help you, is what I'm seeing. Also at the bottom of the deck, we got the Oracle. Oracle wants to come out so many times. Y'all know. If y'all know, you know. Wait for important information. So there's gonna, and we got the snake here too on her arm if you haven't seen it. Something about a transformation. There's something about that you haven't quite got all of the information about. But you will be getting the information soon. You may hear my cat and my dog fighting. So sorry in the background. Oh man. But yeah, this is but there's some information that's gonna be given to you that's gonna make a lot of things more clear. So once you've gotten this information, things will be more clear for you. Okay? So like I said, you guys with this air element right here, you may be in your thoughts about something or in your emotions with something with this water energy, or you may be ignited with this passion or this idea. Remember we had the tower earlier, so that's really funny. And then we got the Sky Father, trust the unknown. Okay, so there's, you know, you are connected to the Father, the all-knowing. You know what I'm saying? You are, and it's also, a card is connected to Odin. So somebody, like I was talking about that Norse energy, somebody has these Norse ancestors, because this is getting ridiculous how I'm just keep picking up on this energy about this Norse, these Norse or Viking warriors or something like that. For someone specific. Also, you guys, excuse me, I'm recording, no fighting, okay? Yes. Stop fighting. What is wrong with you? Excuse me, guys. I'm telling you, I got a lot of pets. Anyway, yeah, so trust the unknown. So this eagle, remember I was talking about the eagle and the hawk, these high elevated birds. It means about this leadership, you know, trusting where the divine is taking you. You may not know every step, but you know it's divinely guided because you are divinely guided by the cosmos, you know. So this is what I got for this. We're going to get another card from the animals. And then afterwards, I think we're going to get some tarot. So let's ask the animals, give us some more messages on 117. Oh. We got the ram. So somebody may be an Aries or may have Aries in their chart. But it says perseverance, you know. Persevere. You have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. This is talking about the mind again. The I, the self, Isa. You know, really being in control of this is really, really making sense. It says you have many gifts. No problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience, you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up, and good luck will follow. See, and then 17 means hope. So this is like what I'm talking about. You guys, yo, if y'all can't get along, I'm gonna separate you. I'm gonna separate you guys. I'm trying to understand why the heck is these cat and dog. It's something about cat and dog. So, alright, so cats and dogs. So cats is always represented to the feminine energy and dogs are always represented to the masculine energy. So somebody may be getting chased down by a person. Maybe you having bickering with somebody that is a divine masculine or divine feminine, or maybe you having some type of like issues with that, because my cat and dog just keep on going back and forth, but it's crazy. So somebody is trying to persevere through a hard situation within a relationship. This could be platonic, or this could be family, or this could be romantic, or it could be business. Something about that, some disharmony is going on, but you need to persevere, okay? It's really funny because the last reading had talked about a ram, and I forgot to talk about the Aries energy. It was talking about a stubborn person. So this is really funny how this came out kind of again. Okay, I don't know why I was talking about this earth, this fire energy. Somebody has earth as well, because I'm also getting Capricorn energy as well. The devil card. Wow, we got the, look at this. Patience, have patience. Create a place in nature, stillness, and be renewed. Take the time alone to find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Exactly. Persevere and have patience on whatever it is you're doing right now, this leadership, this business, or this spiritual growth and development. Have patience with yourself through it, because it's going to work out for you. Everything will work out for you. Okay, let me get one more card. Spirit from 117. Okay, I guess they wanted to give 2. Wow. The inventor. Look at that. Decide on what you really want. You have the ability to claim it. Avoid being the trickster and practice integrity. You have many roles and you can juggle them well. So listen, if you feel like you need to like step on toes to get where you need to go, that's not what, you know, that's for someone specific. That's not for all of you, but you guys have already known that you guys don't need to step on toes to get where you need to go. You know that you will get there with integrity, with being good. You know, some of you have actually moved past that energy. Maybe that was some way you was thinking in the past where you felt like you needed to step on toes to get ahead. That's for someone. That's not for everyone, so take what resonates. Also, we have the white stang, the protector. Remember I was telling you about this? This is the elk. This algoos, this means the elk. So this is very significant about this white stang, the protector. This is protector. This is protector. You are an old soul. Your best friend is nature. Use your intuition to take you where you want to go. Awaken to the powerful force within you. You are meant to create blessings with your magic. Remember, and it was talking about right here too. Spiritual medicine, healing, provided seeking solutions to issues unseen, herbs and spell work. Some of you are, are very freaking magical. Some of you may be finding yourselves into higher forms of healing. magic, the occult, mysticism. That's for some of you. Religion, spiritual practice. Some of you are definitely elevated in these areas. Okay? That is very interesting. Guys, I cannot make this up. This and this are basically the same. Protection, protector. You are protected. You are very protected. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get some tarot. Angels, ancestors, and guys, for angel number 117. Give us a message. Okay. Look at that. We got the Queen of Pentacles here. Fertility, prosperity. Okay. Yo, this is, first, hold on. Oh shoot, a whole bunch of cards just keep flopping out of my hand. Hold on. What in the world? And we got this, and we got the Eight of Pentacles at the bottom right here. You really working hard on this project, on this new, but we also got some Scorpion energy here too. So we also have the earth signs here. So we have Virgo. Okay, we have a lot of Virgo. We got Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn here. So this is you may be an earth sign. We also have Uranus energy here, the sun energy. So you may be a Leo. So this is talking about a new job. So some of you may be working hard on a new job or some new self-employment or business. Or working hard on your reputation or a certain trade or some type of education or something you're trying to become a master at. You know, you have ambition. You know what I'm saying? You are fertile right now. You guys are really working hard on your coin. You're following your intuition to making this money idea happen, or this money to come flowing into your life. Somebody is a businesswoman or a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Talks about your wealth. So you may be trying to build generational wealth. Okay? So this is really, really interesting, talking about abundance and patience again at the top. So this is very interesting, guys. Very synchronistic indeed. What's at the bottom? We got the Moon card. Look at that, your intuition. Follow your intuition. You may be having a lot of dreams, a lot of psychic activity going on around you. You know what I'm saying? You may be working hard on your subconscious. That's what I'm feeling for some of you. Or some of you may be going through the dark night of the soul or have came out of this. Okay? So, I'm going to get another... because a lot was finances, so we're gonna ask the abundance angels for any messages for 117 when it comes to abundance. Look, it says gratitude list. So the way you're going to continue to be blessed and allowing this prosperity and this abundance to come to you is to be grateful for what you already have. Make a list of all of the things that you are being blessed with. It's talking about counting your blessings. You know, feeling the gratitude for what you already have. It helps you be centered in your heart instead of being fixated on worries in your mind. It says what and who you are grateful for right now. What are you grateful for and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you will discover the amazing generosity of the universe. Okay, so they want you to be more grateful. Okay, be grateful. Write this gratitude list and read it every single day for 28 days till you feel it in your bones that how grateful you are. It'll start being an inner mantra that everything is working out for you. You are blessed. You understand? Feel it, see it, and you will be it. You will have it. You understand? Also, we got at the bottom of the deck, ask your angels for your needs to be met. It says God and the angels have come to your aid. Only God and your angels can come to your aid if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. Doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking others to assist you. So don't be afraid to ask those you may trust. you know, at this time for help. Do not be afraid to talk to your angels for help, because it came in reverse. So a lot of you aren't praying. Spend some time in prayer. Just spend some time in reading Psalms that resonate with what you're going through and what you want to overcome. You understand? If that doesn't resonate with you, look into some mantras that actually work with what you're trying to work with. You understand? I was actually learning about the mantra for green tara, you know what I'm saying, for miracles. So learn about different mantras or different things that you can use if you know, going, you know, the Bible route isn't for you. Find what does work for you. Certain words of encouragement, certain quotes that hit home for you, and write it down, put it around your home so you can see it and remember it and recite it. You know what I'm saying? So you can work through that limiting belief. Ask God for help. Ask your angels for help. Please do not be afraid to ask them, because they are just waiting. They on the day is like, I heard the song. Oh my gosh, y'all gonna kill me. Oh my gosh, I haven't heard the song in such a long time, but my ancestors are giving it to me. Main line, tell them what you want. Oh, main line, tell them what you want. So he is on the main line now. That gotta be my grandmother, I swear, because I'm telling you, I don't be singing these songs. Oh my God, Grandma, you crazy. Anyway, that's the song that came through, okay? You may know it. If you was in church back in the day, you may know the song, so this is confirmation. Main line. They on the main line waiting for you. Tell them what you want, okay? That's what I hear, and that's what I got for you guys. I hope this reading help you. Please give this reading a like. It really helps. Share this video if it's resonates for you. It may help others, so this video can be reached out. Also, if you're looking for a reading, you can look into my description box and give me an email as well. And thank you guys, and peace out. Peace.